Hello everyone, my name is Khang Trinh. I am 20 years old and it is currently my third year at Golden West Community College. The courses that I am currently taking are Introduction to Java, Biology, and I'm also taking the lab courses for my biology class, or just the lab course. And I adjusted to the new learning environment of online learning pretty easily since I have taken a few online courses before. And I did have some trouble keeping up with due dates and would often miss assignments because I didn't really check my calendar all the time. I would forget about some assignments and due dates. My family did not have to do much adjusting since we didn't go out very often before, and I think the only thing we had to change was to not see our relatives during the lockdown. I used to visit my grandparents somewhat often, but we had to stop doing that because of the lockdown. And I still went out sometimes to buy groceries and things like that, and my mom would get a little bit annoyed about that. I do like distance learning to an extent since I'm able to create my own schedule and be really flexible with it, but I also had trouble keeping myself on track since a lot of my assignments didn't have very strict due dates, and the due dates would be like almost a month apart for big chapters and stuff like that. I don't think that distance learning provides the same quality of learning compared to in-person classes. I think that I learn better when I get to see the things that I'm learning, and distance learning doesn't really provide that unless the professor records lectures for students to watch. Distance learning gave me a lot of freedom with how I completed my schoolwork. That was a positive and a negative since I was able to do my work whenever I wanted to, but that led to me procrastinating and sometimes missing due dates since I didn't check my calendar all the time. My experience with distance learning wasn't too difficult since I'm only doing school part-time. I only had 3 classes and I had a lot of time to complete my work, but I still had trouble since I didn't plan out my schedule and I missed due dates. My advice for other students is to set a set schedule, maybe like plan out every week what they're gonna do the week ahead, maybe even like every 2 weeks, so that they don't lose track of what they have to do, so they don't fall behind on work. And just try really hard not to procrastinate because it only makes it harder for you when you slack off.